My daughter said her teacher disappears during lunch. We were on the way to the school when she said something that made me just stop the car and laugh. She said, "Dad, my teacher disappears every day at lunchtime." I said, "What do you mean by disappear?" She said, "She just gone. We eat in the cafeteria. She never comes back to class after that." I laughed at first, thinking maybe the school had rotating staff or maybe it was a substitute situation. But she shook her head and said, "No, we never have a sub, just no one." I emailed the school. They said Miss Hollins has perfect attendance. She hasn't missed a single day this year. So I asked if maybe she switches rooms after lunch or teaches another class. They said no, she stays with your daughter's class the entire day. So I asked my daughter again. She said she walks us to lunch, then she walks into the teacher's bathroom, and she never comes back. I said, "And who walks you back to class?" She said, "We all just go back ourselves. The door is always open." Now I know teachers would never let the kids just run back to class, but I just entertained it. So the next day, I showed up at lunchtime and waited by the teacher's bathroom. The door opened by itself, but no one walked out. I stepped inside, the light was still on. There were keys and a teacher badge on a sink, but there was nobody in the bathroom. And I swear I heard my daughter whisper behind me, "See, I told you she disappears." Can someone explain this? Stay tuned for part two.